Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my video. In today's video, I'm going to show you three alternative build orders for three basic civilizations: French, HRE, and English. And it's going to be me against AI, just to show you a little bit how it goes, how you can start with, and how you kind of like move on to the next age. It's not going to be like just a build order. It's going to be more like get through kind of vibe. I'm a platinum elo player, close to gold I should say, and this is like not like the best possible way to execute it. I will try my best, but it's always good to show also like the side of like some lower link elo player like myself, I guess, because I think that's what misses a lot from the community. So I'm gonna bring this into the table and see how it goes. So hope you enjoy the video, and of course shout outs to Valdemar because his video helps me a lot to create my video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let's get started with. So the first video, we're gonna start with Holy Roman Empire. So this build order is basically an alternative because you usually with Holy Roman Empire, you're going very like fast castle. That's what they're most popular for. But in this build order, we're gonna focusing on early aggression into farm expansion and then to castle. So it's gonna be like we are getting advantage of our economical boost with Aachen Chapel, which is like one of the best landmarks in the game when it comes to economical buildings, and you're getting so much value out of it that you overwhelmed with units in the very early stages of the game, the opponent, and just like that you're managing to like go castle and very safely secure the map control and go do whatever you want, get the relics and the game. I don't know, like you do you, but we're gonna focus on the first steps of each build order. And this build order, we're gonna start by sending all our villagers to the ships, and instantly we're taking 3 villages from those, and we're building a house and then a mining camp. We always try with prelate to like inspire basically the villages that they're gathering the ships and the villages that they're gathering the gold at the same time. So we're kind of like managing the prelate back and forth, maybe, so we can inspire all the villages. As you can see here, he's inspiring, so that's good. So I'm gonna speed up a little bit because that's the basics, and we're keep rolling into the food, right? So you can see here the split into your screen. You can pause the video and you can follow it up in an AI in a skirmisher game. Of course, we're scouting with our scouts so we can gather more ships and stuff. And yeah, what we try to do is like we try to achieve like aging up right now. So basically going from the dark age to the feudal age. So yeah, so we bring a little bit more ships. And remember, I'm gonna pause. We're always building the chapel close to the wood line. So Aachen Chapel is always close to the wood line, and you try to start positioning your ships, because right now the ship, when you get started with the game, you know the ships always start in the middle. But because you want to try to position the Aachen Chapel here, you just kind of start moving your ships towards the direction you're gonna build the Aachen Chapel. So the village is gonna get inspired from the Aachen Chapel when you put the prelate inside. So I'm moving the ships close to where I'm gonna place the Aachen Chapel in the soon future to come. So I'm gonna place it here. By the way, sorry for my English, guys. I'm not British, so I'm trying my best with everything, so bear with me. Thank you. So we continue scouting. We have 9 in food. We keep rolling in food, and then we're just staying with 3 on gold. That's it. We don't want more on gold. We're ready to go, and we aging up with 4 villages from the food, right? Yes, 4. And now it's the time we are start rallying on the wood line. So we are led 4 on the food, because as you know, always led 4 on the food for consistent villager production. 4 is the magic number when you wanna make consistent villages. So now you rally to the wood line, and preferably, as you can see here in the town center, there is 1, 2, 3 struggler trees. Because this struggler tree is close to the Aachen Chapel, we kind of try to save up the wood because it's gonna get inspired later. So we're gonna try to get the woods that are outside. Of course, you can also like start inspiring those villages too. But anyways, we just not want to consume any wood before the Aachen Chapel is ready, because it's gonna inspire all the wood income. So just to keep that in mind, a little smaller dice. So our split now is 4, 5, 2. We just let, we also, hello, I forget that. We take 1 villager from the gold because before we have 3, now we have 2, and we put it back into the wood line. So that's the way it goes. So we keep scouting the map. We see what the opponent is cooking, and we try to play accordingly. So here, we're going here a little bit crazy. Yes, I was like, because this struggler tree finish, I wanted to go the villagers automatically go there, but we can concept this one first and then go to the actually main wood line where the Akin Chapel is gonna get ready. So we have 5, 6, 2 right now, and we keep rallying on the. Now we need 6 on the wood. Okay, that's it. And now we go with these villages that they build the Akin Chapel back into the food, and now we put, as you can see, I put the villages straight forward to this one tree from this one because now it's gonna be gathered faster. So instantly from the gold villager, we're building a barracks, guys. A barracks and possibly an archery range, or depends on what civilization you play against. And we also put this mill down because we want to get the wheelbarrow economical upgrade as soon as possible. So as you can see, the villager ate the struggler tree alive. Literally, they devour it. So we're starting spamming some mana charms in the early stages of the game, and we also going for the archer range in case the opponent goes knights or something. And we can mix, of course, with knights some spearmans. And here, as you can see, I also put the wheelbarrow. Soon I will put the wheelbarrow. Please tell me that I'm putting the wheelbarrow. I did. I just did, I guess. Right? Did I? Hello? Yes, I do now. You can do it faster than me. Please focus on getting this damn wheelbarrow as soon as possible. So we let 2 on gold, and we like now what we're doing now, it's slowly with the villagers from the food, we adding farms, and at the same time we keep producing, we keep our military production going on. We want to add numbers. So yeah, and now slowly but steady, we're not moving the 11 villagers from the wood, and now it's the time for farming transition for HRE, which is like the most popular thing for HRE. Is this goddamn Akin Chapel is so strong. This area that's buffing the villagers is just glorious. As you can see, we're already adding units, we're adding some archers, we're adding some man-at-arms. There's some spearmen mix in the between, which is gorgeous when you play against you know, knight saves like French, for example, or Rus, or whatever. I don't think there is any other. Okay, Kashyyyks like versus Mongols. That's also very good. We're getting foresty. We probably get the double products after as well because we want to gather fast wood so we can put the farms down various sap, and you also can get the horticulture. It is really good for your farms and berry bushes and all that. So I'm going to speed up the process. As you can see here, the military production never stops. We keep just spamming unit, and we add more and more farms, more military production. And do not forget, guys, we also want the blacksmith, because a blacksmith is going to give us this delicious iron undersmith, which is going to give 1 range armor to the unit, so we can dive under the town center, so we can go like now in their base, or probably because in this game there is no opponent, as you can see. I'm just playing on my own. There is not even AI to show you. So basically, you're just scrolling around with your units and around his base, and you try to deny resources. So let's pretend that his town center was somewhere here. No, that's perfect position. Let's pretend, yeah, or whatever, it's here. And you want to deny the gold, and the food, and everything you possibly can. Of course, there's gonna be a reaction, and you have to have some type of like APM, but give your best, and you can do it. So as you can see, there is more farm adding. We're never stop adding farms. We're just trying to also build houses. We're taking the economical upgrades, double products, and you know, the mining thing. I don't remember the name of it. And you can also put some like little walls so you can protect your farms going on. And the game goes just like this. You're producing, you never stop. And at the same time, you can see the farm transition. And now it's the time for castle. So because I have a lot of food, I take all the villagers some food, and I'm building the Regnitz Cathedral. And now it's up to you what you're going to do after this. I don't know. You can go just prelates and start building things. You can go to the stone and start building keeps, as I did. You start adding more military production. You going now for like if the game takes so long, probably it's not gonna be in low leagues. You go for knights, so you can contest for relics. You get the relics here. You get the relics everywhere, here and everywhere. And yeah, this is, of course, yeah, don't forget to build the ramps so you can rush your opponents. So building some ramps as well. You keep adding farms, you never stop. And you can see here we have such a perfect like aggression siege engineer, and we of course we try always to have a prelate close to everything that is outside of the Achen Chapel range. So here, for example, in the gold, it's good to have the relate to inspire the villages. Here I'm building, I got all the relics, I'm building a keep to want to protect my farms, or some more aggressive keep here if you want to just, you know, rush keep your opponent, or protect more gold veins, for example, so you can have better gold income. And you add more units, you add knights, which is a really great thing. Like, you get the upgrades for the mana charms, so they can have these little maces that they have, which is very popular for HRE. Like, the mana charms are fucking broken. And what is the most broken here is like the economical advantages we have. We add more military buildings because why not, bitch? Why not? So yeah, as you can see, we're unstoppable right now, kind of. So that's the fucking video basically for HRE. You can post the video, take your notes and copy this thing, and you're supposed to have a lot of like spam and everything, and it's really good build, and it's an alternative. It's giving a little bit of aggression moment. I don't think you can't do this to anyone. You probably can do this to everyone, I guess. If you're good, if you have an APM, you can really like just play aggressive with any sim basically in this game. But it's really good with HRE because you have this economical boost. So that's the build order for the HRE. Let's move on.
Girl, what am I doing with my life? I have no clue. Okay, hair is in cute position. Okay, we're looking cute. Oh, we have to do friends now. Okay, let's pretend I know about the build order. In the reality, I don't know shit, but whatever. Let's keep smiling and we're gonna go through it.
So the second build order is for French, and it's an alternative. We are aging up with of the famous popular cock building, which is called Commerce something, Chamber of Commerce, I think. Yes. So the point of this building is we try to kind of trick the opponent, because French is very aggressive civilization. You usually play in an aggressive way because you're just spamming knights, you're going for a professional scout. So people will expect this strategy most likely. So, but they will not expect this one that I will show you today, which also inspired by Valdemar, by the way. So shout outs to him again. So, which is basically this build order is like you try to have an economical lead, and also having like knights early game, like protecting your economical lead. It just give you lead, like straightforward. And you're French, you have faster villager production, you have all the economical upgrades are free, not free, like they have less cost, so they're cheaper. Yeah, that's the word, they're cheaper. And the build order goes as it is. So we're starting with all the villages to the food, and we start scouting with our scout the closest deer pack. So when I see the closest deer pack, I'm instantly gonna move with all my villages there. So I see the first deer pack right here. So what I'm doing is like with scout, I try to kind of like gather all the deer in a specific place so I can build with my food villages a meal. So here with my scout, I'm helping a little bit, setting up this kind of like deer situation going on around the meal, so the villages doesn't gonna have a lot of traveling time. So for example, if the meal is here and the deers are here and the villagers go back and forth, this is not gonna be good. So you guys, you want the deer as close as much into your meal. So as I say, for French, all the economical builds are cheaper. So basically that's what we're gonna talk about a bit later. So I'm gonna continue with the build order. So you're building a house with the first villager that comes from the gold, and you build a mining camp, and you're going to the gold. So actually, to the gold. So all these villages are the villages we have when the game starts, and the first villagers coming out from the TC, they're going to build a house, a mining camp, and going to the gold. I'm sorry if I'm stressing to talk. I'm trying my best here, okay? So we're pushing more deers into the meal, and when we have the meal up, we immediately gonna take the upgrade called survival techniques, because it increased villagers handed meat gathering rate by 50%. And on top of that, after we're gonna age up with Chamber of Commerce, we're gonna have also the traders, and we're gonna have the maximum economical value you can possibly imagine. So we are keep rolling into the gold until we have 3. That's what we need. We're gonna let them there until I don't even know. We're gonna let them there, and now we're rallying back into the ship. We don't want to rally into the deer because it's too far away. We already have the beginning villages, and now when I'm telling you, the food income is beyond. Like, look how much this villager is carrying food. Like, honestly. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Are you kidding me? I didn't even knew that. 25 food, you guys. 25 food capacity because we have this. And yeah, it's crazy. So by the way, you're not spending more gold now to get the wheelbarrow. You're waiting for the age up. So what we're doing here, we're going until 9 on the food, and now we're going with the 10th villager onto the wood line. We're building a lumber camp, and we're starting rally round now into the wood until we aging up, you guys. So 3 is the magical number because with these 3 villages, I think we're gonna just age up. We're aging up very soon. I'm gonna a little bit skip this. Yeah, so and put the villages inside so I can like in case you don't know, guys, this is like you're just pressing the villager, you're pressing the button that goes inside from VTC and it goes outside then because you just press the button again. I have this button on F. I don't know what you have, but so you click the villages, you press F on the TC, you click where they want to go, and then you press F again. And this is very easy, so you can like villages doesn't have to walk around the TC and just go straight forward inside the TC. So it's kind of good. It's earned some time, let's say. So right now we have 6 on food, 3 on wood, and 3 on gold. We keep rallying on wood until we have 11, I think. I'm sorry. 11, I think. Yeah, that's the magical number probably. So we keep rallying on wood. I'm going to speed up the process so you can see. And by the way, one important thing. We're building houses, guys. Important. Build houses. Build houses. Don't forget the population. But here, it's a little bit tricky situation. You want to have the wood as well to finish once the Chamber of Commerce finish to build with the same villages stable, and try please not to build stable on top of the struggler trees. I mean, it's a wood income. Just learn to play that way. Learn to play properly. It's good. Of course, it will be very like if you have a lot of OCD as I do, it will be perfect to go like right in front of the Chamber of Commerce, but it's good always to respect the nature. Thank you. So I built, when this goes up, I do have 170 something wood, so immediately I want to build a stable. So I'm building a stable, I'm setting my rally point for the Chamber of Commerce, and what this landmark does, it's already automatically building traders. So yeah, now we're having, I don't know how, we have 5 I think on wood. Are we going for 5? Okay, sorry, we're not going for 11 on this build order. I'm confusing. We're going on 5 on wood, and that's it. Now we keep rallying on the gold until we have 7, right? Yeah, 7. So guys, if I messed up the way I'm explaining the build order because I'm stressed, please pause the video and watch the numbers here, the split and the timing right in front of your screen. This will guide you even though I messed up a bit. So yeah, so we are rallying knights. What we're doing now right now with knights is like we're not casually going to like aggressing, like killing our opponent and everything. We're more economical upgrade. As you can see, also I'm getting all the upgrades. I'm getting specialized pick, I'm getting double board axe, I'm getting horticulture, and probably I have already get the wheelbarrow. Probably the wheelbarrow was first, but if I missed this because I was speaking a lot with a lot of other stuffs, please go back into the video and yeah, pay attention when the upgrades are in which priority they've been taking. It's important. And I think first is the wheelbarrow and after is the rest. But you get them all, that's the point. You get them all because you have cheaper economical upgrades as French is important. So here, what I'm doing with my knights is I'm setting up here this little path. I can see where is the wood line, can I wall this? And you're right now with your wood, you try to like kind of wall the section that the traders are going through right now. As you can see, the traders are carrying 21 gold. This is a huge income. And always with the knights, try like to patrol the area so people, if you see they're attacking, you can have a reaction. So I'm adding another stable here because I wanna keep producing knights to protect my traders. And now with the villager, I'm going to kind of start walling the section. So I kind of setting up the line and protection of my trading. After all, French, it is considered a very trading civilization. It is very economical civilization. People think it's like French is like only aggression and all that. It's not. It's really like a booming civilization, to my opinion, because you have, I mean, you can't be aggressive because you have one of the best units in the game in such as early stages of the game, but you have so much economical advantages with France. Your villager production is faster. All the economical things, upgrades cost less. It's insane. You can really go ahead with French. You just play France. Trust me, it's beautiful civilization. The more I see, the more I love them. And especially, of course, there's the strategy with professional scouts that are going on. But I'm showing you an alternative here. That's important. That's what this video I want to be. It's an alternative / beginner. Kind of go through build order. Sorry, with those 3 beginner civilization we're gonna show today. So so we keep rallying to the good now because we want to build more walls. So we want to keep making production buildings, and right now, slowly but steady, we're also gonna start being aggressive. And when the first deer pack, which by the way we put in the beginning, it's kind of over, we're gonna setting up with our knights or scout the second deer packs. As you can see here, I'm going to speed it a little bit. I'm trying with my knight, not very successfully though, but I'm trying with my knight to push all these little deer so my villagers can gather faster. And it's not necessarily, guys, you're not going to have probably the luxury of time doing that, but it's good to practicing it. You know, even though you fail, even though you're not gonna manage with a game, just keep doing it. And as you can see here, we also kind of like put a little bit of a tower so we can see if it's like there's an invasion to interrupt our trading session. And here we're walling, and yeah, with knights we're just kind of like, we put them in like patrol so we can like secure. And after we secure our trade, we feel like we have get the control, we can start kind of playing more aggressively, protect our food here, and we're building a huge economical advantage in such early stages of the game, and we kind of overwhelm our opponent with units that they are kind of better than them. So in any how we're gonna be in an advance, and that's we're adding more military buildings, of course, and we're getting slowly but steady blacksmith upgrades, and of course siege engineer if we want to finish the game as soon as possible so we can make ramps, etc. So yeah, I'm building another mill here because I realized, wait a minute, this is not that close, so yeah, don't mind me. So yeah, and slowly but steady we can also transition to castle age, and of course take the berries because they're close. Why not? You know, the sheep are finishing from those villagers, and look, I have so many units outside already. It's actually crazy. And don't miss this also nice that they're going back and forth here, so I have a lot of units. So yeah, so that's the build order for the French, the Chamber of Commerce, or COC as other people would like to call it. It sounds weird, but you know, fun. Yeah, let's move to the next civilization. So the next and the last civilization for this video, you guys, is gonna be English. So with English, pretty much we all know the classic 2TC king, / we know the classic opening with longbows and stuff. But not many people, again inspired by Valdemar, not many people know this kind of alternative, which is like basically starting with horses. Why though? Why though? You're gonna ask, English horses, they have nothing special with their horses, and you will be right. They haven't this is not their unit that they're shining the most. But what we try to achieve that here is that we're opening with horses so we can kind of fool the opponent, telling him, hey, build spears, because now I'm building horses. And then when they're gonna build spears, you're gonna go to the longbows, which is your best unit. So basically you try to confuse the opponent and get lead with your most special unit, because you're gonna have already on the field horses, and then you're gonna also have archers. So the opponent kind of stacks into the spears, and you have longbows. Basically, they cannot do shit against spear. The spears can do shit against longbows. So that's what we try to achieve here. And for this build order, what is the most important thing is your timers. The timers needs to be very, very fast, because otherwise this build might fail. It's critical. So the build order is very simple. So you start with all the villages into the ships, and then you rally into the goal. I think you have 3, and you build a house with a villager from the ship. You're not wasting time to build a villager, sorry, you're not wasting time to build with a villager from the goal. This villager that comes out, I want to pose, we want him straight forward into the goal. We don't want to delay those villagers building a house, because we're gonna have only 2 villagers on the goal, and with 2 villagers on the goal, we want to get wheelbarrow and we want to age up. So first we want to age up, and then we're gonna get the wheelbarrow. So it's important not to waste time with the villager that goes to the goal to build the house. The house is gonna get built by the villager from the sheep. It's important information. It might seem stupid, but it's really important, you guys, because we want to get the fastest time as possible. Of course, with a scout, we're scouting and all that. I'm going to speed up a little bit, so as you can see, the second villagers go to the gold, and the third villagers have to go to the sheep. I think I might confuse my macro a little bit here. Yeah, and I send him back to the to the food, as you can see. And of course, you bringing ASAP sheeps, because they're going to consume them very fast, and you rally them close to the other villages. I don't know how the pros do this split on the TC, where they put them all in the side. If somebody knows, please help me in the comments below. I have no idea how to do that. I just know this, like how to lure the sheeps close to the center of the TC here, but I don't know how to line them here. This is crazy. I want to do that, but I don't know how to do, so I'm just doing the best I can for now. So we keep rallying to the food until we have age up, and we're aging up with 4 villages from the food, you guys. So you're gonna see the build order very soon. So the age up is coming, and I think around 210 to something it's good. Like, I think this is a good time for aging up, but you could achieve it faster, of course, if you have faster APM. But with my experience with goldish Elo platinum Elo player that I am, and with experience I have, I think that's my fastest I can achieve. So yeah, so with 4 villages right now on the landmark, and you start rallying instantly to the woodland, and you go for a lumber cam, you guys. You're not just start gathering on the straggler trees, straight forward for the big wood line. You don't want to waste your time, etc. So what is the goal right now? The goal is, when we're about to age up, you're gonna see your population capacity start getting full. Don't be foolish. Don't build a house. Keep your wood. You want to instantly build with the villages that are aging up. Instantly build a stable. So you don't want to waste time for house, and then after the stable you can build a house, but don't build a house before the stable. The stable has to be the priority. We want to get out there with the horses as soon as we can, as soon as possibly it's in your capability to do it, because each person have different APM, and I don't want to be like force you to do it. Like, the fastest you can. You will improve your times slowly but steady. Don't worry. I've been there, done that, and I'm still like in a really like transitioning kind of thing. So as you can see, I immediately, when I say I have 150, I immediately put my villagers to place the stable instantly. And you can see the number here with the villager capacity is going to yellowish. So I'm like, you might be panicking here. Oh shit, I'm gonna have a capacity. No, you're not. Don't worry, you're fine. You have 6 villagers on the wood, and now it's 50 wood. You're building your house and you're ready to go. And you can also queue up a horseman. That's great. You want this horseman out the sooner the better. So with this villages, you go back to the wood, and now you have like 10, 7, 2, and you're going to build to get the first thing you do is you get double broad axe, because you want to wood, you want to transition into farm slowly but steady. And the king is coming out, of course, and they're coming out at the same time. Look at this, it's crazy. Look at this, it's crazy, it's beautiful, right? And now you're going to the meal, and you're going, of course, because the sheep are running out. Of course, you're not standing away from keyboard like I do with your scout. You're still trying to get more sheep, and you're instantly going to the opponent's base, and you try to raid, and you keep queuing horses. And now this is up, and when we have the 150 gold, we're also getting the wheelbarrow instantly. So those 2 villagers, those poor 2 villagers, working hard their asses off to get this little gold. And when this little gold can come in, we're instantly, once we have 150 gold, we're getting this delicious wheelbarrow, which is going to give us this delicious 50% movement speed and 5%, okay, sorry, 5% movement speed and 50% gathering rate, right? Oh no, increase the carrying capacity villages by 5. And then movement speed by 50%. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best here. Disaster. Anyway, so once we have more wood, we're adding, of course, an archery, because what we're gonna do now, we want to trick it. The opponent's gonna be already like kind of stressed, like what is going on? Why there's English and there's so many horses in my base? Oh my god, I have to make spears, because how the fuck I'm gonna defend my ass? And then you're going, hello, my special unit as English is longbow. Hello, how are you? So let's play now, bitch. So this is kind of the vibe you're looking for, but at the same time, now that you have the wheelbarrow and later maybe the horticulture, you start transitioning into a farm. And don't forget, you guys, the sooner you have, after you have those 2 military buildings, please get a blacksmith, because you might not want to all-in, or you want to get like the +1 armor from the arrows, and you want to like kind of like get it ASAP, because you want to dive with the horses under their TC, you're right? So this is going to be probably the next upgrade with those 2 little villages here. You're adding more houses, and here I'm start spamming archers, and there is also the king. Guys, important, the king has a passive, can heal your unit, so don't lose your horses, because they're gonna get healed back. So it's important. And don't lose your knight, your king. It's important to not lose the king. So I'm gonna speed up a little bit here, so as you can see, I'm also getting a barracks in case I'm gonna get raids, you know, and maybe some man at arms, but avoid man at arms because they're costing gold, and we wanna kind of keep on the longbow side. But of course, you can mix numbers, you can put more villages to gold and go for some man at arms, because the man at arms costing gold. So here I want to keep the wood to add farms, and you can see here as the berries are running out, I'm taking each individual villager and I'm building farms and farms and farms. So, and the military production never stops, by the way, never stops. I'm also sending some spears here because I want to protect my gold land in case I'm getting also raid, or maybe build some walls here. And more farms added, and slowly but steady we're adding more farms, and at the same time we try to raid the opponent. Now of course my units are away from keyboard, but that's mostly the kind of build. And we're adding more and more and more farms. We also get the upgrade, I guess. No, this is the iron undersmith. If we want to dive, we're getting also that. And now we have more into the goal because we want to start aging up, because we have a lot of economy. We set up everything and we're aging up with, I mean, that's personal preference, but I think maybe protecting your farm with the white tower is the best option. Maybe you can go with the other one. I don't remember the name of it, which is like a second town center. But I think that's better choice, because you can also produce military production. And by the way, you can also be very, very, very aggressive and do this classic toxic shit that a lot of people do, and they like it, is build this in the opponent's base. They're gonna instantly quit the game. Like, they can't do shit. There is a player once did this to me, and I was like, man, do you have anything else to do with your life? You know, like it was toxic, and it's toxic. So if you want to be toxic, go for it. There's nothing can stop you. This is a game after all. Experiment, you know, do things. And here you're adding stables because you want to go nice. Now you're in a castle age, baby, and you're building more and more military production buildings because you have a lot of wood and a lot of farms, and you know, the rest is history, you guys. You go taking the relics, or you're just building this in the opponent's base, as I say. And that's basically it for the English build order. Anyways, you guys, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoy. I hope you find it interesting, entertaining, and useful, maybe. I wasn't explaining everything the best possible way because I'm stressed. So please bear with me and pause the video. What's the timelines, the villager split, and everything, and you will find your way, I'm sure. So thank you so much for watching. Please, it's not a necessity, but if you like the video, please give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. It's for free and helps a lot. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.